I'm live. Hello, people. I have a plethora of silica gel. I'm in my bedroom, and I'm here because my name is Laura, and I'm a shopaholic. People, I have overdone the shopping. Haven't been able to really do a lot of crafting with work and everything. So, sorry that's so bright, that window. Why is that window brighter than that window? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going backwards. Hold on. Let me close the shade. That'll help. There we go. Yes, that works. So, hey, Teresa. Good morning, Candy. So I have been shopping. And happy Easter for everyone who celebrates. And I don't even know if I'll make this haul all in one video because I have to go to my church at 10:15, which is in an hour. I have to leave at 10 because I'm helping set up for our breakfast. We have a breakfast tomorrow morning. So, but I saw Dorinda, Creative Moments with Dorinda, one of my besties on YouTube, and she did a haul video. Hers was actually in 3 parts. And if I remember, I will link that. Actually, I will remember because I'm going to write it down. Hold on. Get ready. Where is it? I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Here it is. I'm going to link Dorinda's videos down below because she had some really great stuff from the Dollar Tree, the Dollar Holla. All right, let me just write that link. Dorinda. I love Dorinda so much. Oh my gosh, I was so excited when I saw her Dorinda's hauls. Dorinda is a living proof of the blessings of the Lord. She's living her best life out there in Michigan, and I couldn't be happier. So happy for her. All right, so I can stop talking and get doing. So I have haul stuff from Temu. I put in a big order for Temu because, and I'm not getting political here, I absolutely refuse to be political on this channel. It is a crafty bubble. We're a bubble away from all that drama. However, there is a reality to like this whole tariff thing with China. So I was thinking that I might not, I don't know what's going to happen with them. So I put in 2 big orders. And so the last one came yesterday. So I have a whole shit ton of Temu stuff. I have some stuff from Walmart, some stuff from Five Below, Amazon, Peachy Cheap, and of course the creme de la creme on the cake is I went to Philadelphia where my daughter lives and works, and she is a nurse there, and so she and I had a concert to go to that we've been dying to go to for many, many years. A folk singer named Ani DeFranco, who is one of my favorite singers of all time, and so we went and had a beautiful, wonderful time, and we stayed at a hotel, and across the street from the hotel is where Blick is located. So I spent, it was so funny because I went to Blick, and then I got home, and I was so excited to tell Romeo that I went to Blick. Well, since my son is in high school, and he now wanted to ride in the car with a friend from soccer practice, and then he wanted to get a ride from a friend to school and all that, oh, see, Candy already said she's having trouble getting stuff from Temu. That's what I figured was going to happen. And that really bums me out. I love Temu, man. I've gotten so much good stuff from them. I'll look on Amazon, and I'll see the same thing that on Amazon. It's coming from China too, and it'll be literally 3 or 4 times the price of the same shirt or whatever that I ordered from Temu. But anyway, I got home and I said to Romeo, "Oh, I went to Blick," and I was all excited. And he goes, "I know, you were in there about an hour." Because we got the Life 360 app. So my 2 kids and myself and Romeo are on the app. And I always forget that we can look at where each other are. I was like, you stalker. Anyway, so let's get started with the, this is not something. Hold on. This is my pajama pants. Let me put those away. So I hope everybody's doing well and you're feeling blessed. I'm feeling great. I have lost almost 40 pounds since the November. I'm feeling really, really good about that. Hi, Carol, my quiet corner. That must be Carol from up in Canada, Carol. All right, one more yappy thing, and then I will, because Canada, you came across. So my son's been playing video games online since he's 15. So since he was like 12 and a half, we let him play online. He wasn't allowed to be connected to the internet till he was like 12. Good for, all right, Candy, you punk. You're beating me. You're beating me. I'm happy for you, girl. Good for you. Good for you. Um, so um, no, I'm real happy for you, Candy. It's so much. I feel so much better personally after all that weight I gained from the psych meds. I am like so much. I feel so much better, so much healthier. I'm not so tired. It's a good thing. But that's also why I'm buying clothes from Temu because like my size went from like I don't even know a size 18 or something. I don't even know. I wasn't keeping track down to like a size 10, 12, 12 probably a 12. Anyway, so my son played video games with this young man up in Canada. He lives outside of Toronto, and he came down here literally to Jersey. And oh my goodness, Candy, that must have been really tough. Oh, God bless you. So he came here and they came down the road from my house, him and his parents, and we went out to breakfast. It was really, really cool. My son got to meet his online friend. And he's like, Mom, I know you understand because you got to meet your online friends one time. I said, I know. It's so cool. All right. So I'll get started here. This is a shirt. And a lot of these I need for work because the job I did before, I just wore T-shirts, right? My new job, I work at a college, a community college, and I'm a transition coach. And so I need stuff that's just a little, like a step above a T-shirt. I don't need like a business suit, but so this one's really cute. And I still have a little, I still have that body dysmorphic thing where I probably tend to buy stuff maybe a size bigger than I need to, but I'll get over that. And then these are a pair of black, capris. Those are going to be nice. It's going to be so warm today, I may even wear those to church tonight. And then these are just jean capris. And I have found that the clothes are really decent. I'm not saying they're going to last the rest of my life, but I have been pleased. I haven't bought these before. I bought a pair of black jean capris. I thought those were cute. And then just these. And I'm not like a big fan of this pocket with the design on it. However, I really like the light wash and it has and I like the fringed edge just for something a little fun. So that's it on those. I pile these on my chair over here. I got a rocking chair. All right, we got those. And where am I? Oh, and then the only thing at Temu that I have found a couple that are not my favorite is shoes. I have a couple that are okay. These seem okay. I'm not sure about the slippage though on the bottom. And the only problem is that when they get packed, they get smushed, so you really have to like unsmush them. So these are a pair of like sandals. And then these are really cute. They have cork. I think that's interesting because you can't get cork wet. If anybody ever owned a pair of, I have a pair. I've always had a pair. Birkenstocks. You can't get them wet. And Romeo doesn't listen to me. He wears his out in the grass and outside. And we will buy our Birkenstocks the same time. And mine will last, not a joke, 5 years longer than his because he doesn't take care of them. Because men don't listen. Men do not listen. All right. And then these, I'm excited about these. I like the material. It's 3 different colors and they have the built-in bra. And I don't really have any tatas. So, I mean, I could go up to, my highest weight was 300 pounds. That was many years ago, 20 plus years ago, before I had gastric bypass surgery. But even then, my tatas didn't really get very big. So these are in 3 different colors that came with the gray and so those are nice. And I like this. It's a polyester, but I really do like the feel of it. It's like a soft polyester. So that's those. And then these 3 shirts, I wasn't sure when I opened them whether I was going to like them or not, but I tried it on. And we have, our church is really old. We're dealing with some major repair issues with the boiler, and we're having a building boost the building fund. And I'm on the church council now, so I'm kind of privy to all these things. And even the most faithful people who've been there many years are really getting worried that we're not going to be able to raise the funds to fix this boiler, and what will happen if we had to like leave and sell the church and all that. And I was like, wow, I just got to this church like 3 years ago. Please, I love this church. But the church isn't the building, it's the people. So anyway, we don't have air conditioning in the summer. So it can get warm in there. And so these shirts are going to be perfect for church. I tried them on and they are really breezy, right? So they're really breezy, and they're so there's that color, that pretty red, and then I'll wear it with like to church. I'll wear it with like a pair of oh thank you Candy. I'll give myself a dang thumbs up. Where's the thumbs up on here? Oh, it's up here at the top. Look at that. And welcome it. No, it's not. Where the hell's my thumbs? I can't even give myself a thumbs up. That's bogus on here. Well, I'll do it later. But thank you, Candy. And then there's this one which I really like. That pattern, it's pretty, and this pink one, really pretty. So those three, and then this one I've already wore. Like a lot of these I haven't worn yet because it wasn't really warm enough. But I wore this to work the other day, and I loved it. I wore it with a pair of leggings, and it's just so freaking cute. It's this way, right? And then this is the sleeve. So cute. Absolutely adorable. So I love it. I like that. See, the thing that's nice about Temu, you can go on and buy all of these and your order ends up like $200, right? And you bought all these clothes, right? It's like so nice. I said to Romy, I said, it really bothers me if this outlet like this, like having Temu isn't going to be an outlet for young families, because like I think about the young families who want to do Christmas for their kids, right? And they want to buy stocking stuff, because the Dollar Tree's going up. So we have the Family Dollar / Dollar Tree up here. They just redid all that like 3 years ago. Now, my neighbor just told John yesterday that she was talking to the lady up there. They're going to close it down for 3 weeks, and it's going to. John, of course, he didn't really understand what she was saying because he's not into the Dollar Tree community like I am. Oh, cool. What's that? Oh, look at that big bubble thumbs up. How'd you do that? I'm so out of it. I don't even know what's going on with YouTube Lives. And then there's this one, which I super love. Love that one. It's got and these are like raised. It's like textured. So anyway, they're gonna like turn it into like, I think that like Dollar Tree Plus. That's what it seems like. I don't know. I'm going over to see my neighbor later. This is crazy, but she and I have never met because it's just when I was living with all that anxiety and agoraphobia, which I had for many years. I didn't go across the street, and then her husband died recently, who is Romeo's. I don't think Romeo's known anybody on the planet longer than his brothers, except that man. And so then she asked us to get her puppy, and so Romeo took her to get a puppy yesterday. He's a little puppy named Smokey. He's so cute. And then this one's also with the texture, different sleeves though, and I like the color, a little green there. And then I think this is just, this I just got like some plain t-shirts because also I have a lot of cardigans that I bought in the past, and the cardigans I like, that I got that white t-shirt, and it came with a set with a white t-shirt, a black t-shirt, and then also this is another pair of those like they're similar to the capris, but they're a pant. And they are like a polyester blend, but I don't mind because I don't. I think that sometimes these polyester blends pants are more flattering on my personal figure. I have like 100% I'm the hourglass figure like that, except for the boobs are small. I got that. I got the hips. I got it going on, girl. One of the students I used to work with at the oh, good for you, Carol. One of the students that I used to work with used to say, Laura has the hips for the grandkids. She's just waiting for her grandkids. She can hold them on her hips. I was like, I used to laugh. I'm like, yeah, because she had like no filter. I'm like, that's right, Samantha. I'm like, I held my babies on these hips. And then this is a blue one. And they just have like these cute little, it's just a little sleeve or whatever. Because one of the things that happens obviously too, when you lose all that weight, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, you get all that extra skin. And I've known people that have gone ahead for the plastic surgery. I even went back in the day after I lost the initial, I went from 300 down to 140. And my dad was like, listen, my father was a very generous person. And he was like, if you want to go get this plastic surgery, even breast augmentation, whatever, he said, I'll pay for it. And I thought about it for a while. And so then I went for a consultation. And it was one of the most demoralizing and demeaning experiences of my life. I stood in front of a man who was a doctor with a fucking Sharpie, excuse my language, and he just marked up my whole body. And it was like, I just was looked down, and I'm like, I was nothing but black marks. And I was like, I'm so imperfect. I mean, I already had so many problems with my body image and issues, and I was in my 20s. And I was just like, I left there like so ridiculously kind of scarred. Went back to my therapist, who was a terrible therapist in that she created what's called false memory syndrome for me. That she created this thing called false memory syndrome, which I didn't find out what that was or anything until like 2021 when I had my second manic episode. She created she created a situation where I thought my father abused me and he didn't. But anyway, she was good in this sense. She said to me, if you start if you start doing plastic surgery, when will it be enough? And that was one of the times she was really good, because I was like, I took that thought and I was like, she's right. I know how I am. If I start getting a boob job, the next thing, that won't be enough. Then I'll want a tummy tuck. Then I'll want, you know what I'm saying? So I have to say that was good advice, even from somebody. And that really makes me understand dialectical thinking. Like nobody's like all good or all bad. All right, this one's with polka dots, which I love polka dots. Beautiful. I'm excited about that one. Maybe I wear this one to church tomorrow for Easter, right? That'd be kind of a fun Eastery shirt. All right, that is all the clothes from Temu, okay? And now we can move on to other items. This is these two are two things I ordered that I don't love. Don't hate them, but don't love them. Most of the Temu stuff I absolutely love. So this one is a bag. I just don't love it. I don't hate it. I thought it was embroidered. Now you got to look at the descriptions better too, right? I'm still going to use it, okay? But it's not embroidered. It looks embroidered though, right? But it's just flat, okay? Zipper's really good though. The quality of the zipper's good. It has good space. Oh, was somebody at the door? Well, come on in. We have a visitor. Come on in. You coming in? Want to say hi to the friends? Well, come on, baby Bella's here. Come here, babes. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi, everybody. I don't know what Mom is doing. What are you doing? You want to sit on the bed? Let me just put her over here comfortably. Oh, there you go. There's your spot. There you go. There you go. Isn't she cute? She's that cute. All right, and then this bag, which also has a strap, which is cool. I like actually the material because it's like a waterproof. Again, my fault. I did not. And it has like the fake leather things. I did not. Don't you think, Candy, the dots are good for Easter? Thanks. Yeah, I think so too. I'm glad I'm showing you guys this stuff because I probably wouldn't have thought of it. Because I know what I'm wearing tonight. Tonight, my son is reading. If anyone knows the passage, I know Teresa knows it. The passage of Daniel in the fiery furnace out of the Bible. My son he's a confirmation student. So all the confirmation students, there's only 4 of them. We have a small church. They're reading. We do an Easter vigil. And so they're reading at the Easter vigil. So he's reading. Yesterday we're driving in the car and it's like Nebuchadnezzar. He's like, because he's trying to do the pronunciations. I'm like, okay, how about Abednego? It was really cute. So anyway, this bag is cute. The only real beef I have with it is sometimes with I follow a woman. Let me put it this way. I follow a woman on YouTube. She only does shorts. She's adorable. She's a young little girl. She's probably in her early 20s. She married a Chinese man and she's from America. And she does all different shorts on what it's like to be an American living in China and all about Chinese culture. And I think it's really fascinating. One of the shorts she put up was all about how just like Americans love to like get tattoos with Chinese writing, or we enjoy like even in our art, we like the foreign text. She said the same thing is true in China about American language. And she showed all these stores and places in the mall that had like random American words like yes to, yellow one, good man. And it was like, an ice cream shop or something. It was really, really funny. So that's what this is to me. It literally just says fashion. So that's kind of like weird, but I like this for what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to put some stuff in it, some crafty stuff that I can take downstairs and sit with Romeo while he's watching sports so I can annoy him. It's baseball season. So when it's baseball or football season, he's downstairs always watching his sports. And so then I'm going to put some kind of whatever my crafty item is that I'm working on, I'm going to put it in there and just harass him and sit and bother him. That's what I plan to do. Yes, it's Daniel in the lion's den and the three Hebrew children in the fiery furnace. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. You like her? Isn't she adorable, Candy? I don't know how it's so funny. You don't know how your feed comes up with stuff, right? All right, let me move these. I'll put this one here. I'm doing better than I thought I would, ladies. And hello to anyone else who's here in the balcony. I respect balcony people. And I don't know whoever came up with balcony, but it was when I first started coming around. I was like, people, we need to come up with something better because they kept calling people lurkers. And I thought lurker was like, it just sounds like a voyeur. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like some creepy man who's like hiding out in the bushes. I couldn't stand it. All right, hold on a minute. Let's see. All right, there we go. I have taken over basically all of the closet in here, all of the biggest dresser. I'm about to tell him I'm taking over the other dresser. He doesn't even use it. The man wears like three. He wears like three. Right, Teresa, you made up the balcony. Good. Because I'm sorry, I couldn't stand it. I was like, a lurker? Who comes up with that? That must have came from the, no offense to my son, but that must have came from the gaming community. All right, so then I have, this is all from the most recent order that I had. I got this to hang outside, just kind of in honor of my mama, because she's a hippie, and this is a peace sign, so it's really pretty. She's been doing much better. My mom was in the hospital again. She fell, but she's doing better. God has been so good to her. And you know what's really beautiful? She really has been leaning on the Lord. She's been leaning on the Lord. And I'll tell you, you never know when you have children what things are impressing upon them, because she's 80 years old and she's gone back to some of the things she learned in church when she was a baby. What are you doing? Are you coming over here? Oh my goodness, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Are you doing stuff? Hi, would you want to help? You do want to help. You're just a baby. She's just a little old lady. You want to get down? Are you done? She wants to get down. Okay. She's not really into this. Lola loves opening my packages with me. Okay, so these are kind of a weird choice, but I got them for crafting, but also I used them in my ears because that's what they're intended for. So these are little, I'm going to just take the package out. These are little tiny silicone things. I don't know if you can see them. Hold on. I have to show it to you because these are really very good for crafting. Okay. So they're these little silicone sticks, right? They're on a stick, and this is, thanks, Candy. These are little silicone. See how my fingers stick to? They're sticky, super sticky. So if you wanted to, you could use them to pick up little sequins, all that kind of stuff. And they clean your ears too. So I got those, love them. And then I got some trims, which I really like. And what I like about this trim is it goes from all the hot colors to some more classic colors, back to the hot colors. And it's nice and thick. So that's a beauty. I could see that on the spine of a book, maybe. One of my goals this summer is to make a three signature journal, because I always make one signature journals because I'm lazy, quite frankly. I don't feel like putting the time into it. And this one is gorgeous. See that? Of course, everything's rainbow, as you notice, because I'm a rainbow freak. And then this one is really pretty. This reminds me of Soviet dust fairies, and it's kind of heavy, but it's also adhesive, so it's sticky on the back. So you just peel off the adhesive, and these are like little tiny stones on there. Just so pretty. And then I don't know. I gotta put my glasses on for this. This came in it was crazy. This came like it was an Etsy order. It says, "This is a gift. I hope you like it. Thank you very much for your trust." That's what I mean. It's like the translation. If you're satisfied, you can give us a 5-star review. Thank you very much. Yeah, isn't that beautiful, Teresa? So this is literally like a little gift. It's got it's some sari silk with a bead, and then just like a bunch of other sari silk, little snippets. I was like, that's really, really nice. I just don't know if they mean to give Temu. I mean, I think there's different sellers that go with all this stuff. So I don't know who I would give the 5-star review to, you know? All right, this is the thing I'm most excited about in all the stuff that I ordered from Temu. It is a glue, like spatula. So I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to try this. It's on a stick. It's fantastic. And then I got some of these beading, whatever you call them. I can't think of the word, man. Beading needles, like a beading needle. Mm-hmm. And, so I ordered also these, which are, so these are, okay, so my backstory with therapy is that from 2016 through 2015, starting in December 2015 to the June of 2017, I was in group therapy from 9 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, like a job, all day, every day. And I learned so much. And one of the most important things I learned there was this stuff called dialectical thinking. And they had this chart, and I couldn't believe it. So I am going to actually bring it into work and see if my coworker, Jessica, would like me to make a copy for our students, because I think everyone can use dialectical thinking. I think if our country right now and our world right now could get into the idea where opposites can coexist, I can improve myself and I can accept myself how I am. I am trying my best and I still want to do better. I disagree with you and we can still be friends. I care about others and I'm focusing on myself. I'm independent and I can accept help. I want to spend time with you and I need time alone. I am mad at you and I still love and respect you. So that's what dialectical thinking is. It doesn't have to be just one. It can be both. And then it came with this, which was a total bonus. Boom! I love it. Oh my gosh, can't wait to hang it up. Cannot wait to hang it up. And then the other one are these cognitive distortions. All or nothing thinking, jumping to conclusions, disqualifying the positive, mental filter, personalization, catastrophizing, labeling, emotional reasoning, blaming, should and must statements. I have been and can be guilty of all of those things if I am not mindful. So that's a good one. And then that came with this HIIT cardio exercises, which quite frankly, I know I should, and I would like to do more exercise, but I don't know about that, whether I'm going to be doing these. I am going for a walk at the park with my girlfriend, Jennifer, later. That's about what speed I'm at. All right. And then I got these adorable, they're cuter than I thought they were going to be. Coloring books. Look how cute they are. They're such a good size for the table that I have down in my living room. So I got the Van Gogh one. I got the Cozy Potted Plants. I originally was going to bring these into work, but I don't think I'm going to, honestly. I brought a couple into work. I'm pretty much relaxing flowers. Happy with that. Where is it? Yeah, I might bring the flower one into work. We'll see. All right. And, I'm going to open this. Has anybody tried this PET tape? I haven't tried it. This is called Idyllic Town, Dream Town. What are you doing, man? She's just walking around. She just likes to be by me. Here, babes. Here, babes. You want to sit here? Come here. Look. Excuse me. Here. You want to be right there? Look. Right there? There you go. All right. I just had to make her a little spot. You sit right there. There you go. Right by Mama. There you are. All right. So her spot is usually on the bed, but I've got crap all over it. All right. So I want to see this. I haven't used this PET tape. It's like a little bit different than washi tape, apparently. What in the heck? All right, this might not be worth the effort right now to do this. Oh, it's very sticky, this, whatever this is. Jeez Louise, get off my fingers. Oh, wait, hold on. They had it like, you know what? This is already ready to open, and I'm over here causing a scene. Oh, for crying out loud. We're not opening it. Anyway, I'll open it later. It's clear, though. Teresa says she likes this kind of tape. Yeah, Teresa, I'm excited about it. I hadn't seen it. It's a little town scene, so I'm gonna try that. And then I got a whole bunch of sassy stickers, and I didn't really read them yet, but it says, "I'd rather be funny than pretty, but good thing I'm both. Y'all stay safe though." I'll just read you a couple. Danger, mouth operates faster than brain. That's perfect for me. Once I get an attitude, it takes me 3 to 5 business days to fix my face. These are funny. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give that one to my girlfriend at work. Not my problem. They give her so much extra work to do. Have the day you deserve. That one's actually nice. I don't need your attitude. I brought my own. That's enough todaying for today. It costs $0 to be petty and I really love free. Oh my gosh, these are funny. I run on coffee and sarcasm. Oh my gosh, that's for Romeo. I am a woman, hear my eyes roll. I'm not snarky, I'm just selectively polite. Crazy, I prefer the term hilariously unstable. Oh. Right? Yeah, Teresa said the flowers book will make something pretty for the journal. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's pretty. And I like the size, Teresa, right? You see the size? You see? That's a nice size. You could watercolor that, right? And put it in the journal. So am I right? And I watched a little replay of Lori's. Did Lori Painty Girl go to London, and is she going to not bump into? Is she going to visit with Janet Nash? Because that is flipping awesome. If that's true, I think that's what I gathered. And this says, "Just breathe with my favorite thing, the wishing flower." That's when I turned my will over to God. I literally did it with a wishing flower. All right. I really loved this quote. I got this canvas, right? And the quote says, "The secret, Alice, is to surround yourself with people who make your heart smile. It's then, only then, that you will find Wonderland." Mad Hatter. Okay. So then, in the same order, I have this. One of these little wooden ones. So apparently, I really like that quote. I may bring one to work. And then, the other thing, and this is my favorite thing that I got of everything. It's like in a resin. It's a wishing flower. Love it. I love it. So that's it for that order. Oh no, it's not. Excuse me. So when I had my last episode in 2021 in the fall, I was going so insane that I actually that's so cool, Candy. I actually got just a white gesso all over the rug in my craft room, and it's just a strip, the rug, like it's a runner. But I haven't, so I knew this would not be of high quality because I could just tell by the price and like whatever. The material wasn't going to be. But Romeo is redoing the room next door to my bedroom slowly, how he does everything. He's slowly redoing it. So I'm going to get a much nicer rug when that space is much bigger. It's much, much bigger than where I am now. So for the meantime, I got this, little cheap rug from Temu, but it's rainbow colored. It's a runner, and it's a rainbow runner. So I'm very excited. I'm going to be putting that in. I think I might do it today. So I'm going to put that over here. Don't go in that trash, little girl. She's a trashy. You're trashy. Don't be trashy. Be classy, not trashy. All right, let me put these. Okay, let me see my time. 9:50. All right, girls. Thanks for hanging in with me. Thank you for hanging in. So yeah, I've been shopping, obviously. I haven't been able to do a lot of crafting, but I have done some. I have finished one journal. I crafted along with Mary a couple times. Mostly I've been crafting with replays because I've been working. So, all right, let's put this here. But my summer schedule will be much different. I will do Monday, Wednesday mostly, so Tuesdays and Thursdays during the day I'll be off mostly. So mostly it'll be Tuesdays, I think, which is great because I started on Tuesday with Kathy Berg, and I was having so much fun. I started her prompt game. Oh, thank you, Teresa. We'll see. Girl, I got to tell you what, we got another solar person that we just put his contract out on it. So we may not have kept the farm. It's always up in the air with this farm. So now that I'm medicated properly and walking with the Lord properly, I don't get so upset. That was a big trigger for me. This whole thing with the farm. Thank you. And it's God's will. It's whatever God's will is, right? And either way, we'll be fine. The Lord has provided over and over and over and over and over again for me. So I have nothing but faith and all glory to God. He absolutely has just been so good to me. I will tell you, I miss my friend Alicia every day. I think about her every day, and I miss her every day. Even when I'm shopping, I want to buy stuff for her, and I can't because she's not with me, but she is with the Lord, and that is very comforting. I know, Candy. I know you miss her like I miss her. That's comforting to me too. I think of you after I think of her. All right. So speaking of thinking of her, when I bought this, I thought of Alicia, and I thought, like, sometimes, like with my dad, I forget. Like, my dad's been gone since 2019, but there's still times that I know Carol. Yeah, you guys all were close with her like I was. Yeah, absolutely. Texting with her and all that. It's like with my father, like he died in 2019, but there's certain times when something will happen, usually something joyous, and I'm like, oh, I gotta call my dad. Or like even when my mom went in the hospital, and like my parents have been divorced for like 40 years. But I was like, oh, I gotta call my dad, and I just like for a split second, I forget that he's not here anymore. Same thing so anyway, I bought this, I pulled this out of the package and I was like, oh, I was like thinking in my head, I'm gonna send Alicia some of this. And then I was like, oh, wait, no. So I thought of her. I bought this. It's fluorescent tissue paper. I'm so excited about this fluorescent tissue paper that I can't even begin to tell you. I used up a lot of my tissue paper. I had such a tissue paper collection, but I was giving out a lot of gifts because I had a lot of coworkers at my last job. So I bought that, and I bought this tissue paper, which is really pretty. Because I honestly did need to replenish. I don't generally. I'm glad, Candy. That makes me feel really good. That's wonderful. She told me what a great friend you are to her. She was the very first person to come to my, yeah, I know. And Teresa, I know, and you lost your husband as well. It's not easy. It's not an easy walk, but we have the Lord, so there is that. I can't imagine the people who don't have God in their lives, who I just, because I'm a realist. Romeo is 19 years older than me. And when I made the decision to, enter into a relationship with him, I was aware of that, the fact that like eventually, the odds are that eventually I'll be walking without him on the planet. And for a long time, I really struggled with it, but I've come to peace with it because I know I'll be walking with the Lord. Even if he's not here physically, I'll still be having the Holy Spirit with me too. So, all right, these, I never had one of these, so I got one. Yeah, see, Candy, when the man's a little older than you, and I will say John's in really good health, and both of his parents lived into their early 90s. So, there's that. It's one of those script stamps. I just didn't have one. And this is the most adorable little, isn't it funny how it's like a split second, right? You just forget, right? And that's a really cute little tiny stencil. And use that on the jelly plate, I think. And then, but you can't live your life. I'm saying I can't live my life. When I was really in the throes of it, I'm mentally breaking down all the time. And I really know that like Satan was attacking me in my brain and all of that. I would walk out in the front of my driveway and I would just sob and sob and sob and sob and wait for him to get home from work. And I would just have all this, I would have fear and anxiety that he was going to have a car accident on the way home. And it was just so awful. And I have to remember that the Lord rescued me from all of that, You have to just, it's like, sometimes you got to just stop and remember, where you came from. You don't live. I ordered a sticker, I think, But there's a saying that I love that says, don't look back, that you're not going that way. And I do believe that. But I think glancing back occasionally so that you can have gratitude for what the Lord has done for you, that's important stuff. That's real important stuff. All right, I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing all this stuff here. I'm sorry that the sound here. I know I'm making a lot of sound with the plastic bag, and I apologize. All right, I got a couple of adorable journals. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, let's cut it open. I want to show it to you. Isn't that a precious journal? Just precious. So my little brother, God bless him, he's 2 years younger than me, so he's 45. He lives up in Maine, and he has his own business, which he does really well, computer crap. And his wife works at Bowdoin College, so she gets, the breaks like the kids do. So he has my niece and nephew are 7 and 4, and I had them for a week at the holidays, and they're really precious little babies. So he tells me last night that he's going to come down and visit and stay at my house starting Monday. And it's not that I don't want him here, but it's like I do have like this whole thing I'm like, okay, well, I have to work, but Cole will be home for break. So it'll be nice, but John and Cole will be here, but I can't, I don't have that kind of job anymore. I'm not a teacher where I'm off on the breaks like that. But John's here because he's retired. And Cole's off because he's from school. So they're going to come, and it'll be nice. For a little while, I was feeling really a little bit anxious about it because I have like only so much energy sometimes because of the meds. So I don't want to I don't know. But anyway, I just prayed. I'm telling you, prayer is so powerful. I just prayed about it, and then I was like totally at peace. And I was like, Lord, does my brother need to come down here? Because they are having some issues going on. It's private, so I don't want to get into it. But my sister-in-law's struggling a little bit with some anxiety. We'll put it that way. She survived breast cancer because of God last year. But now she's got, with the medication that she's in full-blown menopause, and she's only 45 or 46. And so, I think my brother just needs some support. And he's not saying it that way, but the way he's saying it is just like, we're going to come visit kind of thing. So the only thing is I love his dog, but his dog is right. My older brother calls his dog a rapist, which is awful, but he does hump all the other dogs, and my dogs are too little for that crap. So I do have to tell him he has to take the dog to my mom's house. Okay, so this is so cute. Look at this. And it comes with these papers, and it's got the ring bound inside, and then the little closure like that. Very cool. Love it. All right, these are really not something that is necessary, but this is a pair of nylons. I fell over a chair those. And then this one is fantastic. It's a birthday card. I love their cards at Temu, so sometimes I just buy them and I just have them ready for people. A little bird told me it was your birthday, and I was all like, holy shit, a talking bird. I got a real kick out of that. Okay, this is another one is really funny to me, and again, might be offensive to other people. When things seem especially rough, just ask yourself, did I shit my pants today? If the answer is no, you're doing all right. Love that. And then my older brother, he modeled his hairdo after this guy, CC DeVille, in high school. So this one is so perfect. I got this from my older brother. His birthday's not till July, but. And then this one, I got a quote sticker book, which I probably don't need because I have a lot of stickers, but let's see. Yeah, it just has all kinds of stickers, and I think they're all different colors. Yeah, there's a blue section. Dream and make it happen. Find peace in your soul. Oh, look, June, July, they even have a months. Like for like your, yeah, so that's good. And this is really cute, and I can't wait to look at it. A lot of times I save this stuff to show you guys, and then I don't look at it. This may be literally only part of a team haul. I can't believe I didn't do it. It's kind of got a big yapper. So my son always goes, now he's calling, the kids all say bro. Well, he was calling me bro. Now he's calling me big dog. I said, do not call me big dog. Kick your ass, big dog. All right. This is so pretty. I love it. This is everything. Look at this. Yes. I love it. All right. Put it over here. All right. These are not anything special except they are for me. When I go, so I work on Thursday nights and Friday nights. Overnight, I stay at Andrew's house. My buddy Andrew, who has autism. Oh, he was here though. He came here on Thursday night instead, and he had a big seizure. So pray for Andrew, please. The seizure. He has so many seizures. They're trying to adjust the medicine. I was glad he was with me. He wasn't supposed to be with me because I tried to take the day off. I tried to take the time off for Holy Week. I was going to go to go Maundy Thursday and Good Friday and everything. But his other staff member, she couldn't get off with her kids. Anyway, these are little tiny bags, and to put my medicine in when I go Thursday and Friday night, I can just put all my meds in like that. So that's what those are for. And this is a piece of makeup, a little different. I love. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, have a beautiful Easter. Happy Resurrection Day. God bless. He is risen. Amen. Yes, he is risen. Amen. I'm gonna go and view. I actually put the alarm on my phone. Teresa, be well, darling. This is. Come on now. Oh, Liza, what the heck else is in there? Oh, the lid is in there. All right. This is a piece of clean packaging. I don't know why they have this like that. All right, I don't know if you guys are watching on TV, but I can tell you what, I got fully addicted to this. It's on Peacock, that show Found. Oh my God, I love it. I watched the whole thing, and now I want something new to watch. So I like these kind of makeups. They're the drawing on kind. They're easy. I like easy. Okay. So I'm just going over to church this morning to help out. So we have a 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. So Candy, you know what? I should try that because John watched it years ago and he loved it. I mean, he said it was absolutely really, really good. This is another bunch of that PET tape with just like a bunch of rainbow colors. I'm gonna try it because I started something else last night and I didn't love it. And I need, you know what I've learned after work and everything, I just need a show to just like, like I can watch YouTube and stuff, but I need like a show. All right, I got this for my daughter. I forgot to bring it. I'm going to send it to her. Your anxiety is a lying hoe. And this one too, I got for my daughter. Adulting, 1 star. I do not recommend. And this is perfect for me. My life is a choice between symptoms or side effects from medication. I literally have said that out loud. Oh, here it is. I said, I got this. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Love this one. Here it is. If you're happy and you know it, it's your meds. Generation X, raised on hose water and neglect. These are so great. They have all right, this one's a little political, so I'm not trying to be political. I'm just showing you stuff that I got, but this one I got for Romeo. Made lying wrong again. And this one says, oh, okay, so in these two, I went to a job fair, to a future fair, it's called, for work. Okay. Outlander. I tried that a while ago. Maybe I'll try it again. You know what I really loved? Breaking Bad and The Soul. The other one I watched was last year. And then there was another one that I really liked. I forget what it was. All right, I got to go after this. This one said focus, and it says reminder, listen to your emotions and what they're trying to tell you. All right, really quick, these 2 things were from the Dollar Tree. A pumice stone I was watching Malia. She was using something to scratch. I don't have a good enough one. So if you have those glossy playing cards and you want to do the ATCs. And then this one, I got the collapsible. I got that at the Dollar Tree. The collapsible paint. All right, I'm going to have to come back and finish up this gigantic haul. I've got so much more. So I love you guys. And I hope you are doing well. And I thank you for being with me. And just put a comment down below. Just put an emoji so I know that you're there. Oh, you were here. You are a lurker. I love you. You have been on my heart, girl. I'm so funny you made that little comment because like all that day I was thinking about you. It was so strange. It was absolutely amazing. You're a treat, Candy. You're a damn treat. I love you guys. Happy Easter and be well.